Well, what I can tell you is that first of all, Peta 4.2, which is called now the second version in HRE Europe 4, is, as we have said in our manual, it's a public interactive online portal for the results from our mapping work in the HRE Europe project, basically. And it works as a web map application where any user can go to that web page. It's in the ArcGIS online interface, you could say. And once you get there, you realize that you're looking at a base map onto which you can activate 10 different layers, which are result layers, you could say, from the mapping. It could be heat demands, cold demands, and several others layers. We apply some kind of general ideas on, for example, heat or cold demand distributions, and these are homogeneously distributed for all of Europe. So it's continental mapping in that sense, you could say. It's not built on local bottom-up approaches, which, by the way, are a good way to complement these continental maps that we are producing here. You can scroll down, and maybe that's one of the features that should be mentioned, that, for example, we have in this project worked, instead of the square kilometer resolution level, for several of these outputs we are working on the hectare level. So we have, for example, heat demand density by hectare level, you can find it there. Also cooling demand density by hectare level, and several derivatives from those, you could say. We have, for example, investment costs, specific investment costs, or distribution capital costs for district heating and cooling systems, also on that spatial level, resolution level. We're working with demand and resource atlases, and part of the resource atlases are, for example, excess heat from industry, from larger power plants, and also from waste to energy incinerators. And we have mapped that based on several different databases and sources, from which we have, for example, emissions on facility level. So this is very, very highly detailed, you could say, in terms of geographical location. We have these facilities georeferenced from different emission databases, you could say, in Europe. And based on that and different other kinds of statistical information, energy statistics, for example, we have assessed what would be the primary energy going into these facilities and what would be the maximal theoretical potential of excess heat available, or at least present, at these locations.